All right, Chris, thank you so much. Now to a news alert. An Anderson County deputy is in the hospital this morning, and multiple law enforcement agencies are investigating this after a suspect allegedly stole that deputy's car during a chase on Interstate 85. There were multiple scenes last night along the major highway. The chase began with Highway Patrol, and the Anderson County Sheriff's Office was requested to help with that. Both agencies chased the vehicle until the suspect crashed into an 18-wheeler, and that is when he reportedly got into the deputy's car. You can see it damaged right here in this video, in fact. And then the suspect took off in that deputy's car. The chase continued until mile marker 1 in Oconee County, where the suspect got out again and ran on foot. That suspect is now in custody after a canine found him, tracked him down. We also know that he received medical treatment on scene. However, we are still working to learn the condition of the deputy in the hospital. Of course, we'll update you with new information as soon as we learn more.